Have you ever watched any form of The Office?
I think I watched the first half of the first episode of the American one.
I just don't know how you escaped it for so long.
Come in.
Are you ready for the joke of the century, Marko?
And sent.
Comedy gold.
We've been looking at attendance across the branches.
Well, you certainly don't need to worry about numbers here.
Is that Johnny from the warehouse?
No. What? But no, that's not him.
Do any of the future episodes make this better?
Well, there's no tension because unlike in the other versions of The Office, the UK and the American one, there's downsizing. So the tension is everyone could lose their job. So they want to work harder because they don't want their place of work to be the one that folds into the next one, into the other one.
Whereas they're not really losing
Where
their
in this
job.
one, it's she wants everyone to be here.
No one is going out on the street, Hannah. They're just going home.
Do you think we can run Australia's fourth largest packaging company from the isolation of our own homes? We can't!
Look, as someone who currently works in and has always worked in office environments, working from home is the best thing that's ever happened, and it only has made productivity better.
But what if there was a cute girl that you liked at the office?
Guess what? There's a cute girl at my house. It's my wife.
It just doesn't take into the fact that you can see people outside of work.
But what about the small business that relies on you to get that morning coffee? But this is the problem, is that she's like, we can make 300,000 and we can justify keeping it open. But there's no tension because the tension is if we don't keep the office open, everyone will just go home and do work there, which is what they all want anyway. So the tension relies with the annoying boss. Oh, this is the excellent intro. The problem is, like, all the other offices take place in, like, fuck all anywhere, like we said in the review. But since Australia, for those who don't know, we all just live near and around big cities because we're all coastal based.
What state is this in?
Sydney. This is riddle me.
Oh.
But I did the math, and basically the US one is about an hour and a half from New York. The English one is 2.5 hours from London, and this one's 20 minutes out of Sydney. So, like, the CBD, it's so close.
There is a funny joke that the one guy comes in, he's travelled in from fucking Woy Woy.
Is Woy Woy a real place?
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's hours away from Sydney. That the idea that he works that far and he will drive in every day is just a ridiculous background joke. And in later episodes, they basically have him living in the office, more or less, because it would be insane to do that job.
For those of you who haven't met Sebastian, this is Sebastian. Come on up.
I do kind of find it humorous that the board it's so shit. Like, it's almost too shit that it isn't funny. My mate pointed out when he watched our review, saying that, you know, in fairness, the manager is meant to be not likable initially. Like, is meant to be not funny.
Are you telling me she's gonna get more likable? Or
Well, that's how it works. Like, initially, like Steve Carell, like over time, like he becomes likable. Whereas as David Brent, because we only with David Brent for like 14 episodes, remains unlikable the whole time.
Do we get told why they break the fourth wall in this series?
Well, the documentary exists.
I don't think they
But
actually
no,
say it
like
in this
in
one.
the but do they explain it in the other ones?
Yes. Like, they are making a documentary about a paper company. At the time in the UK, there was a lot of, like, everyday docos, like, we're following long-haul truck drivers. It's just a documentary about no one doing a nothing job. So The Office was, like, taking the piss out of that, and the story goes that people thought it was a genuine documentary until the credits rolled, because it fit in so well with that era.
Head office are forcing us to come back to full-time effective immediately.
So, wait, what was the good news?
The good news is that now we can do TGI Friday trivia quiz IRL.
What's IRL? This is IRL in real life.
I like her cardboard personality.
Did you notice that rings a power check?
Which one?
She's the nomad, the one with the helmet. One of the 3 not ring wraiths that go after Gandalf in season 1.
Yeah.
So this is something I tried to word in the review, but then I was pointed out to, here's what you're trying to say. So the setup's going to be that Nick, in every version, that there's the straight man, and then there's the work-focused, almost insane Dwight over here. And typically they are both salesmen and are on equal footings and are typically both men. So this is the first iteration, at least in English speaking, where he's a salesman and she's the receptionist. So it's essentially a white straight male punching down on a receptionist woman who's likely on the spectrum. So it almost isn't that funny anymore because it's not even footings.
He is a mess around clown.
And that line doesn't really work for me because, like, she's saying he messes around, but she was just playing really loud.
He looks like he's the only one doing his job.
Yeah, like,
Yes.
legitimately, we've seen him do nothing but his job.
And it actually feels more like bullyish. Oh, this is
Up him.
yeah.
Flirting? Who doesn't flirt at work?
I'm promoting you to productivity manager.
This continues throughout the whole series. Her
Right.
being in charge of productivity.
They definitely had to give her something to do.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah. Which one am I?
Bad cop.
Bad cop.
Yeah.
There's a sense, as we pointed out, that this begins like it wants to hit the ground running. Like, we all know what The Office is, don't we?
Yeah.
And so there's no easy, like, easing in. Here's an episode of The Office, but everyone's got Australian accents.
When do I laugh? Oh,
You should laugh now, yeah.
Don't get a hemorrhoid. Don't get a hemorrhoid.
All right, that's
And you pointed this out, that
There's no room for the cameraman. The slapstick of, like, why not carry them both? Like, is he the Kevin?
no, he's the...
I know he's meant to be Ryan, but that's a
I remember grade 10 drama as well. Like, that's this guy's acting style, like when he just did that.
I don't think they're trying to be too equivalenty, because like this guy kind of hits a bit of a creed. The one character I like, the Meredith, has elements of like Stanley. Like she's tired at work, like you see in
Right.
later episodes. She's just here to run the clock out, and then she has the Meredith bit, smoky.
The printer is down.
It does improve,
okay. That's
but not like, oh wow, never mind. But I wouldn't be annoyed if a second season happened, because I do think they should have some room to find themselves.
you need to be able to watch the first season back and go, okay, this didn't work. Let's try something else.
Someone commented that the American Office stopped airing here because it was so underperformed in America, and only kind of came back to Australia around season 3. Right. So, like, I mean, we need to emphasise that the first season of The American Office was not well received, and would have got cancelled if it wasn't for the fact that Steve Carell became famous off 40-Year-Old Virgin. Then they were like, oh, we're just going to keep this running because we've got him on contract.
I just wanted to touch base and just see how you guys were tracking up there in Brizzy.
That's Brisbane, baby. That's what we all do. That's what Marko does every day.
For HR purposes, that is not correct.
I'm a teacher, so I can't work from home in any
And
situation.
you also can't not wear pants.
Yeah, you can. Just invite the children to your house.
Both of those options would end horribly.
Oh, I don't want to get into semantics, Martin.
Yeah, but that was an option. That is a legitimate option.
What does semantics actually mean? I'm just going to have a little look at the definition.
I noticed she didn't set a reserve for the auction.
Oh, that's an oversight.
The gym will always play pranks on the Dwight. So, but then because Greta is now a salesman and not the receptionist, typically that's the dynamic. Is
Oh,
the
yeah, true. That was
receptionist
kind of Greta's prank.
is that feels like it's an even footing thing where it's two people bullying the person who just wants to be good at her job.
Right, about half an hour ago, somebody...
Walked into my office and accused me of lying.
Am I a liar? Nope. I'm a truth bender. I'm a truth masseuse. Deborah would self-harm if she was stuck at home with the kids. Isn't that right, Deborah?
Could do, yeah.
That is funny.
It's the only good line.
Crazy idea. Should we just skip to the bit where we fail and we can all just go home now?
So this is them trying to like address that point, is that we all want to work at home, so but then this is their attempts now.
There are things that I definitely miss.
Who could it be?
And then the fact they cut it back to back.
There are things to look forward to.
Again, calling back to my only experience that I have in working in an office, at least this is what the word on the street is the reason why the higher ups all hate it, even though productivity, if not increasing, stays exactly the same, is that they're paying rent on a big building in the city somewhere.
They've got a 20-year contract on a skyscraper.
Exactly. What? It's like we got 7 floors in this bad boy.
Yeah, it's like I get the premise of the show. There's something there, but the more you think about it, it just continues to fall apart.
Yes. Well. Hey, Dad, when's this about to start?
I'll zoom in. Well, let's see you on the Zoom.
Okay. But it's a pizza party.
I fucking hate it. They should have had LA Ice.
Very true.
Like cheese and a cigarette. It is a funny premise that made me do what I just did.
Which member of the office goes by the online alias Dirty Diana?
So this is the boyfriend, and it's weird. He immediately doesn't like him, where in the other versions there's at least, oh, I can understand why she would be with this person.
It's just a bit loud in here.
That was like 5 looks at the camera in like 3 shots.
Brainwaves.
Are they Australian?
Wow.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah. So would you greenlight that?
I would greenlight that for termination.
Because like that's how shows used to work. You used to have to make a pilot, show people that pilot, and be like,
I'm sick of
"Hey, do you
people
like?"
thinking they have good ideas.
As I said, it's 10 years too late. And as my friend told me, every year in our comments, we should just watch Utopia.
Artificial intelligence is changing the business landscape. So yes, I am firing the cleaners.
I don't get it, babe. This is what you wanted.
What I want is maybe to do all the things I haven't done yet. Like, I haven't been in a threesome, I haven't been skydiving, and what about my work?
I love
They showed that reaction wrong. She said threesome and Nick didn't perk up in time. He should have perked up immediately.
I don't like your chances of saving the office with these numbers, Hannah.
They are looking good. Turning off the lights, not cranking the old aircon, and layoffs, of course.
Yeah, I don't think laying off your part-time cleaners is going to help you meet your targets, Hannah.
I agree, and that is why I have fired Brian.
Brian died last Wednesday.
Such a shame. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah, look, redundancies are hard.
Well said. Let's go.
Brian wasn't made redundant. He passed away.
Oh my God, he must have taken it so badly when I fired him. Minute silence for Brian.
Both her shots, she looked at the camera.
They seem to be really sensitive by that.
It's just too often.
I can't pick him up from judo.
Fuck off.
No, not you.
I'm happy for you to bring in a friend of your choice.
Sorry, what?
I'm giving you your threesome. Who doesn't listen now, huh?
I often interrupt my wife at work to tell her that we can have a threesome.
That's what families do. We're a Flinley-Craddock family.
It's hard to understand why is it that this character feels a need to be the centre of attention. It's not really clear. Where when you watch Ricky Gervais as David Brent, you're like, oh, this guy's just loving being recorded.
Yeah.
Like, he is in love with it just following him. And same with Steve Carell's character, Marko Scott. He fancies himself a comedian, so now he finally gets someone recording him. He just wants to throw every joke he can possibly do. Where with this woman, I don't really know why she feels the need, other than just the boss always wants to be the centre of attention.
I just don't feel like she's playing it to the camera. She's playing it to the people.
Well, I imagine that they're working their way into showing that she's just some lonely, miserable, and this is where she, the only place she has friends, the only place she has any semblance of power.
This doesn't do that, but yeah, that's kind of what Michael Scott one is as well.
He worked from home mostly and was retired, but recently he unretired.
Probably should have stayed retired.
And I'll be...
Oh, is he the tall, sad one?
Yeah. No, he was the short and smiley one.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
What nationality is he?
What sexual identity is he? Doesn't feel
What
relevant,
did his voice
does it?
sound like? His voice?
I'm Brian Hodge, and I sit next to Jack. Josh.
So if they're her family, why does she not remember 2 of their names?
As you know, I love a party and I know how to throw one. I've decided to put together a party planning committee.
Because the office has a committee.
Yeah, it's the only time this ever comes up.
Romance, comedy, weddings, funeral, gay people.
There's no gay people in this show. If they wanted to be accurate to Australia, I'm surprised they're not doing it, especially in this political climate. I know what you're saying. Well, you can't just tell someone's gay.
Oh, she's gay. That character's gay. She's got a wife.
Oh my. Have you found a third person yet?
What? Mason started sending through options. Oh, that's Claudia. She's our dentist.
She's already had your fingers in her mouth then.
Hey, Deb. How do you make one photo melt into another photo?
Melt?
He's head of IT.
Right, so the whole joke is that everyone sucks at their job.
My wife Kelly might be up for it.
Sorry, what?
Your three-way?
Do you feel like they told her to, or like that she watched a lot of American Office and she's taking on a lot of Steve Carell's kind of mannerisms and...
Yeah, there's elements of David Brent in there and there's elements of Steve Carell. I like the visual gag that Awake has Halloween, it's
all they could find at Overflow.
If I can't save this office, then Brian died for nothing.
Are they never not talking to camera?
Needs a few more lols? I have a dream. I have a team. I had a team. Hunchback's too old.
I would agree there's maybe a bit too much everyone gymming the camera. It seems to be uniquely...
She's never not done it.
But David Brent does it. Like, he will occasionally, like, say a joke, look at the camera, flex the tie.
That was 3 times in one shot, though.
I think with David, though, he says it on, like, a punchline or at the end of a sentence, where she feels like a straight man.
Hey, Greta, you know what? I was thinking a really, like, respectful way to open the wake would be if you did a welcome to country.
Oh, my God, they're doing it.
Yeah, no.
Me?
Yeah.
The most topical thing they've ever done.
We do in our meetings a welcome to country, and the hard will go, who wants to say it? Because I'm conscious it's always me who says it, and I don't ever want to say it because I just think, not that,
You did
I just think me
colonise it.
with my English accent.
Your colonizer's accent.
I think there's better people who could fit in.
Thank you for coming.
Does she not have anything better to do? She's the...
She might live in Sydney. It's only a 20-minute drive.
Yeah, the headquarters.
Do they even have a headquarters? How many packaging companies do you need?
Hello. Worse.
It's on lead guitar setting.
Okay, can you make it not on that? Yeah.
Welcome to Australia.
Does this have any international play?
It's not available in the US.
Is it not?
Nope.
Like, officially it's not available?
Apparently it's blocked for some reason.
Because what would be the point? This feels like it's condemned to be sold onto, like, airplanes. I like this, that his license is, because it's the only image. This is the one joke I actually laughed at quite a bit when they get to it.
I actually made him a cup of tea last week, apparently.
He's actually a pretty good actor who, in another era, probably would have been the boss himself. He was in the original What We Do in the Shadows. Because he only had the one image to work off. I'm already laughing at it. The one, I think it caught me off because it is in line with The Office.
An IT crowd and stuff. Very early, mid-2000s kind of deal.
It's going to be way less awkward with someone you know. So that's all I'm trying to say. Just pick a friend.
Does he not have a job?
I'm very unsure of what this man's job is.
Okay, you want a friend? Then I choose Nick, because Nick is my friend.
I'm not going to have sex with Beanpole Nick, babe. A threesome's 2 girls and a guy. Hey, Nick, I'm not having sex with you, yeah? All right, so forget about it. Us three, it's not going to happen.
It's a wake, mate. It's a wake.
I didn't think...
You're not even that hot.
I don't envy them, as I said, because the US Office in the first season, its best episode is the one where they're not ripping off the UK one.
Sorry, but if she doesn't give them the docs that they charge on, if they walk out of this fucking room...
There's way worse things you can pick in the show for. How many episodes is this?
8.
You're telling me they made like barely 3 hours of...
Correct.
In largely one location.
What was the budget?
I haven't got numbers on that yet, sadly.
If it was anything more than $1 million, I'm angry.
Work husband thing?
Yeah, I said it once.
I know.
And he's never let it go, as a joke.
Don't worry about it. I do. When's the wedding?
Bye, Nick.
We've got to set a date. On a scale of 1 to freaking weird, I'd say today was up there. To Brian.
Well, this is the what you were calling for, Melbourne Cup.
Yeah,
time.
I'm surprised they actually did a Melbourne... I mean, I'm not surprised. This is the one thing that we said they should do, is that they should do a Melbourne Cup one.
It's Melbourne Cup Day.
Today?
Yeah, you know what it is.
Oh, actually, yeah, I was forgetting, but now it is coming back to me. Yeah, it is today, isn't it?
Cool. Well, as you know, head office has a strict policy not to celebrate Melbourne.
That is why we won't be celebrating Melbourne Cup Day. She has to say that every year. I have to agree.
I wonder what's under this robe.
It's the race that stops
From
the
what I've
nation.
seen in Utopia, is there's less ridiculous characters. There's a bit more of a grounded sense. In this, they're already in that sitcom of like, here's a ridiculous character.
Australians do it best when we're just innately us, rather than trying to play it.
Obviously, Australia has a culture, but I did see a pretty solid comment someone left where it's like the UK have like the miserable, like, oh, here we are again, which I can relate to, and then America has the positivity of like pro-capitalism. Like, well, what does Australia have? Like, we are kind of an amalgamation of, you know, our Western influences, you know?
Yeah.
Greta! Sorry, I'm going to have to call you back.
Oh, you went in the middle of something, were you?
Workplaces are all about that kind of bullshit. Oh, footy tipping's on again.
Any opportunity to gamble, Australians are in.
It's just like weird gambling that isn't gambling. We're doing a raffle board this week.
Today is very special because my best mate Danny, down from the Brizzy office, is coming to celebrate Cup Day.
10 years ago, we made the pact that if we were still single at age 40, then we'd get married and settle down.
So this is the Packer equivalent, or the best friend of the boss, who's actually quite gross. And he's coming from the Brisbane office. I found in this, though, because of the we don't offend anyone nature, potentially, that this character, who's meant to be as gross and as rude as possible, actually is fairly alright in comparison. And no one in the office seems particularly annoyed by him. They just think he's just the boss's mate. He's a little bit loud. But since it's Melbourne Cup Day, it can be somewhat excused.
Here is to F and the F, best suited.
So she wants to go out with him.
Simple play!
Merci de nada.
It's not the worst thing to be
It's
locked away
quite
from the
good, the
chaos of
cough.
Cup Day.
I liked it.
It's nice to have some separation from Hannah and Danny, especially Danny.
We should take a selfie.
I just don't get the sense, like, because Packer and all that, and the UK one, I forget the actor's name, he's the geezer with a really deep voice.
Just married.
Huh?
What? No, I'm kidding.
Okay, do a whole one.
Hannah is not herself today, or any other day that she begins drinking at 9 a.m.
As in, that's a common occurrence?
I'll join you.
What, not loving the entertainment?
It's like a 40 team that's gone maggot and wrote a rom-com.
Okay. What time do you think Hannah loses her shoes this year?
Oh, 4:15 when she takes him off to play limbo.
Oh.
This is pretty Australian. Betting on when someone's going to get
It is,
overly
yes.
drunk.
Yeah, we do like to gamble. Like with this, to me, with me and my wife, it filled the fundamental goal of it killed 2-3 hours. Like, you know, when we're eating something, oh, what should we watch that isn't something that requires us to be focused? Oh, we'll just put on that Australian one.
No, Stephen, this is dog shit. I wouldn't put this on in the background during my colonoscopy because it would ruin my lovely colonoscopy.
Hands mate. I got some work to do.
This is what's weird, is that he has work to do and he actively wants to do it.
Come on, mate, it's cup day.
Antithetical to what he should be
They've
doing.
dicked around a little bit, but he hasn't arrested anyone directly, which I'm not saying he has to, but that's the point of the character, is that for some reason the boss, who seems at times reasonable, is infatuated with this. In the American version, oh, he actually does get the girls. So there's a joke of like, one time we picked up these 2 girls and Packer banged both of them. And I was just there watching them. And it was awesome. Like,
I can't get anything done with you around.
That's the plan.
All right, can I get off this phone call now?
Okay, so he's now more likable than the boss.
that's it. Like, because he wants to do some work, which is a weird choice.
Yeah, make him treat it like a holiday. Like, make it so he comes down and he just avoids work the whole time. And she wants to get work done, but she wants to also hang out with him, so she can't do both.
Your mouse sensitivity's way too sensitive too, by the way.
She's a gamer, it should be too low.
My Sarah actually quite laughed at that.
Gamer.
I'll be like 10 minutes, Lizzie.
That's 10 minutes too long.
Jesus.
Great to see a man at reception, eh?
What?
Shattering the glass ceiling.
All right, I'll give him that.
I'll buy you a beer. Would you drink it with me, though?
Yes, yeah, of course I will.
You mean we'd sit and drink the beer together?
Is everyone in this show sad and lonely?
Skill set elsewhere. Well, as productivity manager, I'm more than happy to step in and say something if that's...
Oh, yeah, we're all good.
It's like a looking down the barrel, like she's just done it.
Yeah,
and
like why?
then,
What did
and the
that...
manager just, then the floor, you know, like, both those characters have done that, where it's meant to exclusively be for someone who thinks they're in a ridiculous situation, so if everyone does it...
Or use it for a reason, like, yeah.
You know what? I've got a feeling it's going to be me and you on that little moonlight cruise tonight, me lady.
So he's actually kind of like engages with them in a polite manner and
schmoozing them, but they like it.
Sexual harassment.
Call HR immediately. He's considered hot, so it's schmoozing.
At a corporation
I was
that I
literally
work
hitting
for,
on this bird in the office.
that is that will remain unnamed. We had a meeting with HR about sexual harassment, and the woman in charge of HR said it's a real fact that good-looking guys don't get taken to HR. Ugly guys have done less and been taken to HR than good-looking guys who have done horrible things. She goes, for example, this guy would ride his bike into work and then stretch in his lycra at his desk in his own personal area, and this woman complained about it. I said to the woman complaining, but if it was Henry Cavill stretching, would you have a problem? Or do you just have a problem with how he looks?
What are you doing?
Listen, Jimmy.
It's Johnny.
Whatever.
I didn't like this because she's annoyed because he's took over her desk, which he's now moved away from. But because Hannah didn't respect us, she's like, I'm going to go and be productive down in the space I'm not actually health and safety wise to be cleared in.
Which is against her. Everything has to be according to the rules.
But then Dwight has at times done that.
Oh, late entry. Welcome back, Hannah. Very good.
Yeah, I don't like her.
She looks like there was an American meme woman who'd like, she'd go up to people and she'd be like, "Do you got to smoke?" And they're like, "I don't smoke." And then she'd be like, "Fuck off."
Yes.
Yeah, see, that is a good time to play up to the camera.
Sorry, not Tina. I haven't got a dead bird on my head. Sorry, I didn't kill anything.
Just the vibe. Okay.
Yep, Lizzie, I reckon it's time you headed back upstairs.
Why did someone ask me to come back or something?
Yep. Yeah, step away from the forklift.
How'd it go? Fine.
Surely this would be illegal for someone to drive the forklift without
100% is.
Not forklift certified.
Like, what's she doing right now?
Drifting. She's Tokyo drifting.
No, but like, why is she doing burnouts?
Because she can't control it. Way too sensitive.
Right.
Which is, I think, a call back to the mouse sensitivity slightly. You know.
I bought Tina's river cruise ticket so we could still go together tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, you can have mine. Yeah, I don't need it anymore. I've got a dinner date on. Oh, just this chick I met online. She's super cool.
Yeah.
Early days. I mean, we're not getting married or anything.
No.
But if we do, best man.
Friend zone.
See how he's actually kind of like, at least from what we've seen of him, relatively all right.
Yeah.
Well, he's just like a regular, he's a character. He's like, well...
And also we're seeing him on Melbourne Cup Day where he's a bit looser.
Which is
So
kind
it's
of like ruined their whole idea.
And then they went to the effort of showing him do work and be annoyed by her because he couldn't do work.
So if the goal of the episode is to make me dislike the boss, they've succeeded?
Well, it's meant to make us feel sympathetic towards her. Like, season 2 of The American Office had a bit of a habit where Michael would do something really lame or selfish, but then the last minute they'd give him a nice character moment of like, and there's a Halloween episode where after a whole annoying day of him being a prick, he goes home, sits alone, and then kids come and knock. He goes, "Oh, great costumes, kids."
Yeah.
So you go, "Oh, he's just a sad, lonely man who wants to be liked."
Which involves a redemption, whereas I don't think we're getting that for her.
We get, at the end of this episode, we get the only moment, I think, of the season where she shows a bit of selflessness.
It's my horse. I've never won anything. Oh my God, if I won all of that money. Oh, God, it's so sad though, isn't it?
And she won because it died.
I found them.
Lizzie, my saviour.
Where did you find those?
This show was horrible.
How is this her being selfless, sorry?
She will in a minute when she goes, "Oh, here we go, do karaoke," and then she insists on doing.
Hey, can we do stumbling in?
No duets tonight. So I think this is my time to shine, you know? Okay, let me get a couple of solos out, and then we'll do stumbling.
Okay.
And that's, I'm pretty sure, the only time in the series where there's that moment of selfishness.
That was so nothing. That's insane. That they think that's a redemption. Oh, God. Again, even within the middle of the episode, like, Michael Scott would just randomly, like, realize he's gone too far and then dial it way back, and, like, he'd show remorse, and you'd be like, oh, okay.
But that's the American, like the example being, there's the episode where Jim invites everyone to the party except Michael to his house party. It's like season 2.
Okay.
And Michael's really quite offended by that everyone's going but him. So he turns up and crashes it and then insists on singing a karaoke song. And if that was the UK version, David would have sung the song very lonely, and it would have ended with that. Of no one likes David Brent.
Yep.
But in that one, Jim gets up and sings with Michael, and there's a bit of a redemptive moment there because the American one just wants to end on the positive note.
Yeah, and they're also planning way more episodes.
Well, yeah, because they're doing 22, and I think that's the problem, is that a show like this, as much as we might say, oh, well, they've got all these examples where they know where they could and couldn't go wrong. It's weird that they have managed to go wrong. That
Yeah.
I guess a show like this, they need to get in there. They need to start playing about. And I just felt like, I don't know what the writers' room was, but I remember the UK one. I mean, the UK one was Ricky and Steve, but the American one, they had a bit of a diverse writing room of people who then went on to do really solid work afterwards. And I guess when you've got Steve Carell, John Krasinski, and these talented core actors who know how to add and spin and make something funny. Like Rainn Wilson was perfect for Dwight. I can't really say the same for the actress who plays the Dwight equivalent here.
No, and also you because it's only 8 episodes. There's only 3 hours of the actors actually getting rapport with each other, and then us getting rapport with them.
But there's a familiarity with the American office that happens pretty quickly because it's a small office space, and they go like accounting's over here, like quality assurance is here.
I could not tell you the layout of this office.
It's similar with the UK one. The UK one was a big open one, but we're only there for 2 seasons. We're only there for 12 episodes, so there isn't really meant to be that level. But the sitcom version, you know, most because they did make it more sitcom-y, they kind of thrive on the whole. When you have familiar locations, like the audience needs to feel like they're coming into a familiar space.
Yeah.
The fact that it's embarrassing, but I could map out the American Office.
Oh, even I could do it. They released a VR version of the American Office. It's even better than the British one, because like the UK one, the reception desk is tiny enough to the side, whereas with Pam, you can't get into the American Office without crossing her. Like, she's right there, so every time you come in, you have to pass Pam.
I just don't think... I want them to get in a nice way, I want them to get a second season because people deserve to find their footing, and the American one got a second season.
You've got to let them learn from their mistakes. After 2, no promises.
But then, you watch it and you go, well, who didn't get funding so this could get made? Like, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because there's only a certain amount of allocated Screen Australia budget per year. That gave us absolutely nothing. That 3 episodes, I'm thoroughly disappointed in that. It's not even like funny bad. It's kind of very nothing, unfortunately. I think that's its curse. It's almost not bad enough to be like, I can't hate it because it gives me so little to hate, and that's just sad.
I think that's the problem, is that it gives you nothing it's just I'm gonna have to go watch Utopia so I can see a good example of Australian comedy of this style happening, to see if
it's just not over the top and if that's what makes it work.
They have to find their own voice, and in these 8 episodes they struggled. I never feel like I see the Australia I live in any of the shows.
Except Summer Heights High.
Summer Heights High I see. Well, yeah, but it's weird, but yes.
Which we've had a lot of comments about, of like Americans being like, dude, that show rules. I'm like, that's crazy.
It's true that, I mean, that show really did represent like, oh yeah, we've all, and I guess the school, like the Aussie school experience is more of a unique thing than The Office.
Yeah.
Because I know The Office may have a universal appeal, but then they have to bring in that, like I said, the British tone of miserable, it's wet outside, and then the American one, ultimately it's a positive attitude, that series.